What's up, y'all? So just go ahead and get it started. Currently what I'm looking at right now is NASDAQ. So on the NASDAQ, what I'm currently looking at is I see that last week we traded into this fair value gap. Wednesday made the low of the week, Tuesday made the high of the week. And I see that we just took out Thursday and Wednesday's high today. My next target is to see if we can push up to Tuesday's high, and then maybe tomorrow end up taking out the actual high of the high of last month. So dropping down to the hourly chart, basically what I saw that I wasn't able to actually capitalize on this move, but when the session opened at 8 o'clock, not 8 o'clock, 6 p.m. Sunday, I noticed that we actually was trading off of this fair value gap here. We took out these lows, these lows, these lows, and it took out that low. So this formed a breaker right here. And then also we left this new week opening gap, and we also had a void of any trading in between this gap as well, with the order block lining up too. So coming around 9:30 traded down and expanded higher, which I could have caught this move, but I couldn't frame my risk to be reasonable enough for me to enter in on a trade. My stop loss would have had to be below this low, which is 55 points, which basically would have been a $1,100 risk just to make about $2,000, which is still pretty good too. But you also got to think about it. Like, what if it went down? Like, I would have been okay with losing like $500, $200, but $1,000 is basically my whole trading day. So, okay, boom, that happened. So now dropping down to the 15-minute chart, I see that we currently, right now, are actually trading down into the fair value gap that it left behind. We're now actually above previous week's new week opening gap as well too. So I'm currently looking at this on a maybe like 5-minute chart. I don't see any structure that makes me want to like enter in on a buy. Currently looking at the 1-minute chart on another chart as well too. But I can't determine if we are going to continue to push higher to the buy side liquidity, which we might. The only reason why I say I can't decide is because I haven't seen anything like structural wise that'll make me want to enter in on the trade, other than this 2-minute gap right here. But when I'm looking at on the 1-minute chart, it could basically be a sell too. Even though we technically kind of retraced, but to me that I need to see a little bit more better structure. And plus I have nowhere to put my stop loss at, even if I wanted to, say for instance, I wanted to get in right here. Well, my stop loss have to be 25 points below that, which basically will line up with this fair value gap here, which, there's no problem with it, but I would trust it a little bit more if I actually had like a structure point, like a swing low to put my low below. And I just came to the realization that I'm no longer going to post on my YouTube channel, only because recording these videos and posting on my YouTube channel kind of takes a toll out of me a little bit mentally. Only the reason why I say that is because I'm so busy trying to make sure I take winning trades that I forget that it's okay to lose trades. And when I do lose trades, I kind of be on full tilt to get it back, what I earned or what I lost. So I realized that it's probably due to me trying to compete with social media traders who post their winning trades and losing trades. I'm just going to be me and not post any of my trades until I actually have results to show that I'm doing what I said I'm doing. Even though me posting my trades to YouTube and Instagram was a part of my goals, well, I'm gonna have to chill out on that just a little bit, kind of fall back. I'll post some trades here and there, but not every trade I take. I think that's more reasonable. To do. See, I'm currently looking at ES as well too. I see that ES, they take out this low. We have this fair value gap here, but I'll be a fool if I actually switch the biases when we're so close to that high. Here, we're basically not even 40 points away from it. So yeah, even though technically we did take out some form of liquidity before we reacted like that, but I still don't see a good enough reason to enter in on the sell right here when we're so close to buy side liquidity. We even had this high get taken out with this candle. We had this shift right below here with a fair value gap, traded back up into it. So it would be reasonable to expect like these lows to be taken out. But I'm not looking at this as a sell unless I see like strong displacement through this low here, and then I see a fair value gap entry. Even though this would be a good entry point right here, but I'm not here to enter in off of trades that kind of look like it can go against me. Only the reasons of we're so close to this high here. And even though we did take out liquidity already, this high being taken out right here. What I can frame is like we could end up using this as a inversion fair value gap, looking to target these highs up here, maybe like 50 points, and we'll kind of have our stop loss not too far trailed or reduced, but maybe just like try and get like 25 points maybe. Now that's more reasonable. Even though I see NASDAQ, ES and Dow Jones currently moving lower, dollar index is still pushing higher. So I want to see if this wants to actually continue to move lower now that we did take out that. But we still got SMT as well too. So even if I did enter in on the sell here, I actually be having to monitor it from over here. What is up? Then we still got this as well too here. Fair value gap. And I see we also traded into one here as well too. But for these fair value gaps, what I do see, I do want to see if we can get displacement above it. I wish I could see maybe like a expansion, maybe like a wick tap into here, and then to keep pushing higher. Because technically, here, let me go to the 15-second chart. Let me see what's happening on the 15-second chart. It's on the 15-second chart. I actually see that we did trade into a fair value gap here. Okay, so on TradeOvade's actual platform, what I'm currently looking at is I'm on a 15-second chart, and I see that price is indeed pushing higher now. So I could actually take this stab here and see if we can get the move from here. But the only thing that's deterring me is seeing that everything else is making that sell. So I'll take the sell. Let me see if the sell gonna work. Then I'll have my stop loss. It's right above here. So if it do stop us out, then well, I'm only down. 500. I guess I'll take first profit here. Dollar index still pushing higher. So I want to see if NASDAQ actually wants to keep pushing lower towards this low, or if it's just going to fake out and take out this built up of liquidity up here, which what it's looking like to me, we probably might end up taking this out up here. Only because just currently looking at it now, like I'm looking over here on my second screen and we haven't traded below the low. Well, I said we haven't traded below this low yet. So when we do trade below this low, that'll kind of give me a little bit more of like a reason that we could respect off of this. Even though I technically see a breaker right here, but this haven't actually picked up on that this is a breaker yet. Got this high, low, higher high. This would technically be our breaker candle here. So yeah, to me that would technically be our breaker candle. And I see everything else still pushing a little lower. ES is now starting to push lower. So let's see if NASDAQ can keep up and actually continue off lower as well. But I feel like NASDAQ might be the one to be disobedient and just do its own thing. Okay, we just hit that new week opening gap off this breaker with this fair value gap play. I think this would be called a unicorn setup. I don't know too much about unicorn setups because I don't really trade them that often, but okay, we just went below that low. See if we can get a push to this low here. If we can, that is pretty good. Then we can move our stop loss right there. And I'm actually trading with a newer company now. I'm back with Topstep. So this is their accounts with Topstep account now. And they don't actually have that stupid trailing drawdown crap that the other company had. I really hated that only because it would get me in like bad situations. Like I'm already hit, trailing drawdown is kind of a bitch. So I feel like this dude got the strength to keep pushing lower. Well, stop me before I didn't say it stopped me, but it kind of grabbed me out before I got to actually move my stop loss somewhere. But I mean my take profit. But anyway, so yeah, we kindly profited 790 on this trade, which is pretty good. It was just a nice trade to start the week off. I could have went a little bit more for that for the actual 50 points. 50 points made $1,000, or I could have went for the 75 and made, just right around 1,400. So I mean that's pretty good as well too. It kind of gets me in a good spot. So I guess this will be my trading for the day, only because technically I can only win another $800 before I hit my consistency rule. So it's best if I just go ahead and close it for the day and leave it at that. But here is my current position. I entered in right around here. I got out right 740. I got out right around here. So all in all, that was about a good 42 points. That was technically like it wasn't a 1-2 all the way. Well, technically it kind of was a 1-2, but you guys get it though. So yeah, that was today's video. Since we did start it off good this week, I will actually post this video to YouTube and whatnot, since it's only 15 minutes too. So yeah, anyways, just wanted to show y'all guys one more last time. Dollar index was pushing higher, ES pushing lower, this also pushing lower, I was waiting for this to push lower as well. So thank y'all for watching. See y'all when I have something more to update you guys on my funded challenge. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Peace out.